A notary public is approached by a friend who needs advice on drafting a will. The notary public is not a lawyer. How should the notary public respond? To help us answer this question, let's have a look at the professional conduct section found in the Notary Public License Law booklet, and it states, unless a lawyer, the notary public may not engage directly or indirectly in the practice of law. And some examples are listed, but this is enough for the purposes of our question. And with that in mind, let's have a look at the 4 choices to determine our solution. Choice A states, offer to draft the will since it's for a friend. Well, as I just read from the law before, whether or not someone's a friend, the notary public who is not a lawyer may not provide legal services, whether directly or indirectly. Drafting the will would definitely fall under the guise of providing legal services, and therefore choice A is not the correct solution. Choice B states, provide general advice but refrain from drafting the will. This too is incorrect because it's prohibited for the notary public to provide any sort of legal advice, whether directly or indirectly. And even if the notary is not drafting the will, providing general advice is also not something the notary public who is not a lawyer can do, and therefore choice B is also not the correct solution. Choice C states, politely decline and recommend seeking advice from a licensed attorney. Well, this seems like the prudent course of action, but before we mark it as the correct solution, let's have a quick look at choice D just to be certain. Choice D states, draft the will, but ask another lawyer friend to review it. Well, once again, the notary public is not allowed to draft the will because that falls under the guise of providing legal services, and therefore choice D is not the correct solution either, which indeed leaves choice C, politely decline and recommend seeking advice from a licensed attorney, as the correct solution.